the Zimbabweans for obstruction at that box kick. And guess what? Tian Swanepoel is going for points from behind the halfway line. 52 meters, is it?
3 minutes. Could be a chance to snatch it at the death and make a grand haste here. Tian Swanepoel had a blistering game one where he had a 100 percentile from that boot. This time, behind the halfway mark. It's going to take something extraordinarily special here for him to achieve his fate.
What a kick this is going to be should it be successful.
Came dangerously close, but just off the mark. And prayers and supplications to the heavens above for Namibia continue. Within touching distance, so close but not quite, and the clock is whiling away at neck-break speed for them, but slowly grinding towards its grand position as far as the Sables are concerned.
This should be the very last play. The clock is now well into the 79s. Ball has to stay on the playing field. Namibia have to maintain possession, and they know this. Zimbabwe are just 1 minute away from being the African champions, but most importantly, 1 minute away from going to the Rugby World Cup in Australia come 2027. Nail-biting moments in this final. The local fans call it malaria time.
And right there, you understand why. Suspended animation here from the bench as they try to urge the team to stay calm. We're into the final 30 seconds of the game.
It's been turned over by Zimbabwe. They just have to hold possession. Carry all those PTs slowly but steadily towards the touchline. Put it into touch. And they will be African champions for the third time.
It will be back-to-back. And it's been a very long time since we had a back-to-back champion here. Zimbabwe looking to assert their dominance. It's the Rugby Africa Cup. Fans cheering and chanting them on.
The clock is in the 80s, but it's been lost forward by Zimbabwe. One final shot for Namibia.
Drama. Let drama.
See Bruce Houston pointing to the scoreboard that the clock is over the 80, but the referee says one more shot, gentlemen. This is for Namibia to maintain the status quo. This is for Zimbabwe to add 2012 and 2024 to their Rugby Africa Cup Hall of Fame.
For both, it's the time to test their resolves. It's the Rugby Africa Cup right here on NBA Sport, brought to you by Nile Special, made of gold, MTN Momo, and of course Omo, unbeatable on stains, Platinum Credit, your financial solutions partner, and Rock Boom, the official energy.
Oh, there it is!
Full time! And it's time!
Zimbabwe!
The whistles, the cheers, the tears, the celebrations, it's all mingled in one. It's the moment they came to claim, and it's one they have definitely gained.
Van der Dussen's game plan for Proteas youngsters versus Zimbabwe. Despite the loss to New Zealand earlier this week, South Africa, across all three formats, is in a really good position with regard to the quality of the talent pool. Yes, the country has been rocked with sudden retirements, including that of Heinrich Klaassen recently. However, there are players in the system who have shown good signs. Currently, in the ongoing Tri-Series in Zimbabwe, Ruben Herman has taken up space in the number 4 position in the batting order, and so has Dewald Brevis in the middle order. At the top of the order, Luandre Pretorius looks as good as any of the top T20I opening batters in the world. Moreover, outside of the newbies in international cricket, Nandre Berger and Gerald Coetzee have returned from injury and immediately showed good signs, bowling fast, which is precisely what coach Shukri Conrad would want. Considering the current state of affairs with regard to the widening and ever-improving talent pool, Captain Rassie van der Dussen believes no country in the world has the quality and quantity that South Africa has right now. I look at some other countries with their guys coming through, and they don't have what we have. The young guys coming in now are guys who've knocked the door down, either in performance or how they've gone about it. Van der Dussen told the media on Saturday. If I think like, okay, Luandra hasn't put in 2 years of domestic performance, but what he did for the Titans, what he did in SA20, you could just see, this guy needs to play at this level, for example. Brevis, through performance, yes, he played 2 T20s against Australia a while ago, but now, through performance over the last 6 months, he's really made that spot his own, and putting guys under pressure in the middle of it. As a player in a team, that's that positive pressure you want. You want someone breathing down your neck, because that's fair. If you don't perform, there's a guy there that's going to take your place, and in a team environment, that's always a good place to be. So it's not like, I can rest on my laurels, because there's no one really pushing me for my spot. I think in every spot, every department, bowling, spin bowling, fielding, keeping, batting, middle order batting, there's guys putting their hands up and saying, listen, I want to be part of this team. I want to stake my claim in this team. And that, obviously, as the guys in position, that keeps you on your toes. And there's that hunger from the guys behind saying, listen, I also want to be here. Though the youngsters are promising, Van der Dussen understands that there is a long way to go, and it showed during their first 2 matches of the ongoing tri-series. Going into tomorrow's match against host Zimbabwe, and for the rest of the series, Van der Dussen wants the team to gel well together. We're quite a young team and a dynamic mix. So, it was always going to be a challenge to try and get us to play together as a team that knows each other well. Yes, we know each other, we've played against each other, but guys like Luandra, they've been in the test setup, yes, and Ruben coming in, even Gerald and Nandre coming back after what seems like forever. We need to get that gelling, to get the feeling of a gelling unit, said Van der Dussen. As an environment goes, that's great. We come here, we don't feel like there's guys missing, and in our prep, and how we talk, and how we conduct ourselves, how we walk around, we don't feel, okay, our captain Aiden is not here, or Dave is not here, or KG is not here. It's not that. The guys that are here now, they're here in the team for a reason. They're now taking ownership of the series. The fixture between South Africa and Zimbabwe is set to get underway at 1 p.m. South Africa Standard Time at the Harare Sports Club. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks.